All right, ladies and gents, I think we are just about ready to get tonight's stream rolling here tonight. Welcome, everyone, back again to another stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Today is stream number 499, folks. We are one stream away from... What are we one stream away from?
Wait, that's tomorrow, or not tomorrow.
On
the 500 stream is on Friday?
You betcha it is. Stream 500 is 2 days from now.
Guys, I don't know about 5 hours straight.
I'm going to be here.
Yeah, he'll be here. I'll pop in. I don't know. I don't want to do anything for 5 hours straight.
I would love to stream for 5 hours straight.
Unless it's sleeping, I'll do that for 5 hours straight, obviously.
And that's exactly what we're going to do this Friday, folks. So
it's a sleeping stream. It'll be one of those streams
where they donate stuff that's just
and then,
plays loud noises.
Go off.
Dude, we'd make bank, bro. But since this is stream 499 and next time we stream it'll be 5 hours, I figured why not take a minute to sit back and relax.
Chill.
Just chill, exactly. So that's what this stream is going to be.
Our oats, diva.
So I've aptly titled the stream The Calm Before the Storm. Really quick, streaming schedule doesn't really matter for this week, but usually we stream Monday to Friday, 6 to 7. Updates on the community tab, all of that good stuff. A quick reminder, really quick, before we get started, the thumbnail contest is still underway. You still have a couple days to submit your thumbnails for stream number 500. I will be picking one thumbnail to use for the stream itself. All of the rest of the thumbnails will be appearing on the stream itself in a slideshow of their own. So if you submit a thumbnail, you will be showcased in some way, shape, or form. Only requirement, it needs to have Harumi on it. Anything else about the thumbnail, you do you. Be creative. And you can submit those thumbnails to me via Instagram, Twitter, or email. Links to all of those are down below in the description. Only a couple more days to get those thumbnails submitted, peoples. Let's see. I still have a couple submissions that I have not seen just yet. Saw that some of you guys messaged me, but I will be checking out all of them before stream 500, obviously. I'm constantly checking the spam folder too, because sometimes, especially over email, they end up in the spam folder. So, like I said, if you see me respond to your message, that means I've seen it. If not, feel free to send it again. I think that's all I have in terms of announcements and stuff. What are you doing tonight? Playing Mortal Kombat?
Who knows? Who's to say?
She's probably playing Mortal Kombat.
Who's to say?
I think she is. Otherwise, how are you guys doing? And yeah, why Harumi? That was the character that was voted on. So we had that quite a few streams ago. We had the vote regarding what character you guys wanted to, do for the thumbnail. Harumi won, and with that being said...
all those salty B-words were real mad about it.
Didn't see any response on my thumbnail. Yeah, I haven't checked all the messages just yet, but I will be checking those later tonight, getting all of those done. Yeah, so we're just chilling today. Just kind of relaxing.
That's right, the CEO knows the tea.
Yep, she knows the tea. She's all caught up on community drama.
Not even tea. Is what it is.
If Kat starts yelling in rage, then it's safe to say that she's playing Mortal Kombat.
Y'all don't know me.
Y'all don't know me.
Who said that comment? I want to have a word.
I don't know. What a mystery this is. Maybe pull up the chat on your phone.
Which one of y'all will be worse? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, we joke here. Wish my boss would hire more people to clean. We were just talking about maybe people hiring more people.
We're just talking about issues at jobs. That's so weird.
Yeah, we have some tea on our end too.
It's so weird that I can relate to that so well.
Yeah, I understand. I get what you mean. I pick up what you're putting down there. Hopefully they hire more people soon. That'd be nice. The assistant principal taught my math class. I don't know why, and he took 2 class periods to solve one problem. You don't understand how bored I was. That does sound pretty boring. Yeah, that sounds awful. 2 whole class periods.
Okay. Now I have the comments pulled up so none of y'all can mouth off.
Uh-oh. Remember when the Hagmans made a joke about the 11-minute format? I think so, but what did they say for sure? Made the custom 500th stream thumbnail, tagged you on YouTube. You might want to send it to me via Instagram, Twitter, or email, because those are the ones that I will be checking. So if you just want to send it to one of those, by all means, feel free. Did you see the new trailer for Godzilla x Kong? I did, and me and Kat just watched all the MonsterVerse movies to catch up.
Only Kong was good. Fight me.
Oh, yeah. Kong
No,
Skull Island.
don't even.
No, it is pretty
Okay,
good. You're right.
No.
It's definitely the best one.
That movie is solid. That's why I say that, because there's no issues. There's no problems. There's no stupid human stuff. The human stuff is good, and everything else is good.
Uh-huh.
That's the thing. I don't want a movie where it's like, well, it has good parts. No. I'm not watching for good parts.
I want a good movie. But no, after watching all of them again, Godzilla vs. Kong is kind of like my least favorite out of all of them.
Oh yeah, seriously, that one was a little rough. It was really messy.
It has the worst human characters too.
It has
by
the worst
far.
human stories by far.
It made me miss Aaron Taylor Johnson, which is not something that I say often.
Yeah.
Oh man. New Dragons Rising Season 2 clip is out. Yeah, they put up a new clip earlier today. Thank goodness it's actually something new and not Lord Ras goes to the Shadow Dojo 3 different times. You don't understand. The Lego channel where they put up the clips, they put up the one clip, right? And everyone was like, oh, cool, new clip. Then a few days later, they uploaded it again, deleted it, and now, just recently, a couple days ago, they put it up for a third time. And that one is still up. And the other day I got recommended both uploads of the clip back to back, and it was really funny. But today, they put up a new one, and it was pretty fun, pretty exciting, pretty intriguing. So, yeah, you definitely know I have a lot of videos in the pipeline talking about that clip, because, it is pretty interesting. Let's see, Infinity War or Endgame? I'd say Endgame.
Yeah.
It's more satisfying. It's a conclusion,
Yeah, one's a cliffhanger, so it's kind of hard to choose that one.
I do like how Infinity War was basically Thanos' movie, though, And we all know how awesome Thanos is. How about that Shatterspin stuff? Yep, Shatterspin was name dropped, which, yeah, if you haven't seen my videos from earlier today, you guys should totally check those out. Shatterspin is the name of the upcoming Garmadon comic, too. So there's definitely going to be some crossover there. Looking forward to that. What are your thoughts on Kai? Kai's fine, He was never my favorite ninja, but he's a good character. I especially like what they're doing with him in Dragons Rising, where they are basically making him a dad. Who knew that was the best thing to ever happen, or that would have been the best thing to happen to his character?
Masuka.
Masuka being a dad was stupid. I do like how he was
disagree.
It did nothing.
It should have come sooner, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah, for those that don't know, we're talking about the TV show Dexter, which is another show that has its ups and downs. More ups than downs, but the downs are very, very heavy. They weigh that show down so much.
Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have recommended it or said it was one of my favorite shows, because after season 5, it gets real bad, girl.
Yeah, I'm going to rant about Dexter quick. So the original show ended after 8 seasons.
No.
And
wasn't an invitation
and they messed up the ending.
No.
Then a couple years ago, they were like, hey guys, we're going to make a new Dexter show that's going to fix the ending. And they somehow messed it up twice.
And I've heard about it every day since.
Dude, well, I sat there for 9 seasons of this show.
Okay, I didn't know how it ended. I had only seen up until season 5, and season 5 was good.
Mm-hmm.
So I had no way of knowing.
I know, it's not your fault. I was invested. And then they had to mess it up. But,
I'm trying to get
that's
him
besides
on
the
that
point.
RuPaul's Drag Race train, because it's not going to disappoint.
Which the new season of Drag Race is pretty entertaining. Actually.
It's not just pretty. That's the best season we've had in a long time. Season 16. I can't think of a season like. There was good stuff there's good stuff in all the seasons, but season 16 is just all around, if you want drama, there's drama. If you want looks, there's looks. If you want, acting, there's acting. If you want singing, there's singing. There's so many, good queens, too. It's so hard for, people are like, who's your favorite? And it's I don't know. There's so many good ones.
Yeah, Dawn's the best.
Yeah, he's obsessed with Dawn.
I am obsessed with Dawn. Let's see.
Because you were like, I don't care about Drag Race. I just watch it when you watch it.
Yeah, and then Dawn showed up.
And then and now once
my
a week
queen.
it's did you see Dawn's new post? Did you see Dawn's story?
Oh yeah,
it's
I follow her on Instagram now.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, you just watch it when I watch it just cause.
Tanner's right. I don't know what Dexter is.
Yeah.
Thank you for backing up my argument there. Let's see. Do you think Cinder will be a young teenager or older? Probably older. I feel like he's one of the original Elemental Masters, like one of the first ones. So that dude's probably old, but you know, he's probably going to be on the older side if I had to guess.
I can tell I'm really pissing this person off because they're really fighting like they're pissed.
Oof.
Well, that's too bad because you're about to lose.
Shout out to you, lovely Finn.
Oh,
or that's how you pronounce your name.
There we go. Now they don't.
Yeah, I did see they're coming out with an update for Spider-Man 2. Not a huge fan of the new suits, but I'm glad that they're finally adding the new game plus, so I can finally replay that game. Should have been here since the beginning, but what do I know? Should I get the new Kai mech from Season 2? Are you talking about the one that's already out, or the one that's coming out? Because the one that already came out in the January wave, that one's fine. I like the little wolf mech that it comes with, but the one that's coming out in March... that one looks like it's going to be like its own thing. So I'd probably say grab that one if you're going to get any of them. Like the January mech isn't bad, but the March mech is like, you know, it's on its whole other level, you know?
No. Oh, no.
What happened?
Oh, my vintage sweater was delivered from Mercari.
Cool.
And they distracted me, and therefore they were able to get a good hit in.
Just to confirm, 1920 by 1080 is good dimensions for the thumbnail. Yep, that works just fine. That's normal wallpaper size. And yeah, really quick, I got a couple of...
No.
I got a couple of questions about the thumbnail size. Any wallpaper size would work. So
okay, it's confirmed. I'm playing MK1.
So 1280 by 720, 1366 by 768, 1600 by 900, or 1920 by 1080. That would work as well. Any regular wallpaper size would work.
Damn.
Yeah, Kat's definitely playing MK1.
All right. Okay.
You got her.
All of y'all, shut up. All right, we know.
Oh, really?
You guys aren't. You already knew. All right.
I got some bad news for you when you come back.
Just tell me now.
Okay, so you know that Fortnite world that you made that one time?
Yeah.
It got griefed yesterday.
Oh, wait. The Fortnite world or the Minecraft?
Oh,
I don't care about that.
I
World?
I told you guys she wouldn't care. I was waiting to tell her.
I thought you said Minecraft. I was like, wait, no, he said Fortnite, didn't he?
No,
I don't care about that.
The little Fortnite treehouse that you made.
No.
I told you guys she wouldn't care. Oh, man. Do you hate Star Wars? I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan. A lot of those movies are kind of in my opinion, but the best one is Revenge of the Sith, just because it's funny. Yeah, I told you guys she wouldn't care. I knew it. What if we use a pink thumbnail? Like if you is that like a program, or is it like you made the thumbnail pink? Because you know that would work. You can make it any color you want. The thumbnail is totally up to you, no matter, you know, any which way you want to design it, as long as it's, you know, stream appropriate. And yeah, the only requirement, you need to have Harumi in there. Otherwise, the rest of it, keep doing what you're doing. Do your own thing. What Ninjago Dragon's Rising set should I get with $140?
Oh, man, they ended it. I just need to get my water. Oh.
I think if you're talking like newer sets, the Dragonstone... Is it the Dragonstone Shrine or the Temple? I forget what it's officially called. That one's not too bad. I might grab that one. I personally don't really know what I'm going to get for the March wave. I might just get a few sets. Like, I know for sure I'm going to get the Kai's Climber Mech. I'm also for sure going to get the Ryu. The new baby dragon Ryu, whatever it's called. But everything else in this wave, I'm kind of like... Maybe I won't get it, you know? Maybe I'll just get the minifigures on Bricklink and save a lot of my money for the summertime wave. Because the summertime wave sounds like it's going to be insane. So I kind of want to put aside a little bit more money for that. So I think I'm going to get some of the smaller ones maybe. And then I will save a lot of my money. Yeah, I don't want the Aaron's buggy. I'm not going to get that one just for Cole. And since I'm already going to be buying Cole off of Bricklink and not even bothering getting the set that he comes in, might as well do that for the rest of the Climber Ninja. I think the only ones that I'll have for sure are Kai and Jay, and also Wildfire. So all the rest of them I'll probably get off of Bricklink. Don't know for sure if I'm going to officially pass on the Shadow Dojo or the Dragon Temple Stone Shrine.
vibe is that a lot of these sets are... No one's really like, I'm totally getting them.
Well, I mean, they're...
I see a lot of like, I'm gonna save my money. That's usually not a good sign.
Well, it's weird, because this year they're doing 3 different releases. So we already had the January sets, which I pretty much bought all of them. Then
they were good?
They were fine. They were passable. Okay. Then the March wave, the sets that drop in a few days here, they're cool, but they're also really expensive. There are 2 different sets that are $120 each. And I added it up.
Would you like any... Okay, take off the prices.
Uh-huh.
Would you get any of them?
Yeah, I would, if they were a bit cheaper.
Okay.
One of them
it is the price, then.
One of them is literally a $20 set that they're charging $50 for. Which is a crime in and of itself. Yeah. And if you wanted to get the entire wave, you'd be spending about $400. And then we have the summer wave coming out in June, which is going to have a whole bunch of other sets and a big like city set like that up there, which is going to be $250 by itself. So I'm thinking I'm just going to pass on the March wave. Well, most of it. I do want some of the smaller ones. And then I'll put aside more money and spend a lot this summer. At least that's what my plan is. So, yeah, the summer sets are for season 2, by the way.
Ew, look at this person's name.
What?
Big 5'4" boy. Big.
You're either 12 or you made your gamer tag 12 years ago.
Big 5'8" boy.
We also have ourselves a super chat, $5 from Nat Christmas. Thank you, Nat Christmas. I bought a 3-in-1 Spyro game on the Switch because I loved it in PS2. I'll be 1 hour late to the Stream 500 because I'll be celebrating birthday. Well, if it's your birthday, hope you have a happy birthday. That's awesome.
I was sitting here like, why won't they just pick a place to fight? And then I realized it was my turn to pick.
And yeah, I haven't played any of the Spyro games myself, but...
He invited me to a party. Should I do it?
No.
Why not?
Because we're streaming.
Who cares?
I do.
Why? Because
I don't want to have him hear me streaming.
He can't. I don't have my mic on.
Yeah, exactly. So why would you join his party?
Because then I guess we can play either way.
Yeah. You're fine. But thank you, Nat Christmas, for the $5 super chat. Appreciate that. Yeah, that is true. You missed yesterday. We had 15 You Did It buds.
Orange means the microphone isn't on, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm being paranoid.
But yeah, don't join random people's parties, especially not for Mortal Kombat. Because it's probably not going to end very well.
Well, okay.
And I don't want to be streaming and have you, in the background arguing with this random guy.
Wow, you seem very confident you know how I would behave, girl.
Well, if he's just going to hit you up in the party just to talk smack about you.
Well, I didn't think it was going to be like that. I thought it would be like that one time when I played with that guy and he was like, "You're really good at Sindel, keep going."
Well, yeah,
and
that
it was
wasn't...
really like a moment,
that wasn't,
it was sweet.
That wasn't in a party, though. You were messaging him.
Well, he messaged.
Well, yeah, that's not the same thing. I don't care if you message people. Let's see. Yeah, there's no stream tomorrow, but there will be a stream on Friday. Yep, Friday is Stream 500. Are you gonna play?
Oh, Quitality.
Are you gonna
never
play?
Mind. I don't want to be in a party with them. They're lame.
Epic Mickey Remastered. I saw that they were remastering that, but I've never played the original, so I don't really have any interest in playing the new one.
Girl, I'm saving that. They literally quit right before I was about to deliver the final blow. That is some B-word crap.
FYI, that was my last super chat. Hey, no big deal, Nat Christmas. You've given us a bunch of super chats, over the past several months, and you're here all the time, so... by all means, don't feel bad about that. You just showing up and being here, that's a lot of support on its own. So, and that goes for all you guys.
You don't have to do super chats.
I was gonna say that's only if you really want to. You guys being here and watching the streams, we appreciate that, as it is. So that's already more than enough. So don't feel obligated. Totally fine. Does anyone know how much Kai's climber mech is? I could check the price for you quick. It's on the Lego website. I'll boot it up on my phone quick. Lego.com. Not Leto.com. We're not trying to go to Jared Leto's website.
Do you want to join a cult?
Not really, bro. Oh, speaking of cults, we watched that romantic comedy movie with Sydney Sweeney and...
How is that speaking of cults? There's nothing culty in that.
Glenn Powell totally belongs to a cult, bro.
Okay.
But yeah, we watched that movie. It was all right.
It was not good.
It was.
No,
It was whatever.
No, you're being awfully generous lately.
Okay, just because you didn't hate Argyle, or you didn't love Argyle, what? I thought Argyle was fine.
What do you mean, what? That's your sentence you're trying to figure
As I say, my brain just short-circuited there.
You looked at me like, what sentence am I trying to form?
Kai's Climber Mech is $70. $70 US. And yeah, let's try not to spam in the chat, please. Thank you. Thought the stream was tomorrow. Nope. Nope, it's today. Stream 500 will be on Friday. Oh, got a 100 on chemistry test. Awesome, glad to hear.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work. Yeah, Argyle was fine.
No.
It was. I told you. I gave it a 2.5 out of 5 on Letterboxd. That's a 5 out of 10. That's fine. Middle of the road.
It was so bad that eventually it swung back around to good because it was so absurd that it was like, what am I even watching? That gun scene at the end, I was like, this is a fever dream. Who made this? I want answers.
Just want to say I've been watching your videos for a very long time, and I'm going to grab the Wolf Dojo and Lloyd's Mech. Well, first of all, thank you for being a long-time viewer. And, yeah, for the Wolf Dojo and Lloyd's Mech, those are both, not bad-looking sets, but I just don't know if I'm going to grab those right away. I might wait on both of those. I might not even get the Lloyd Mech, but, it's awesome that you're getting those. Hopefully you have fun with those when those come out here in a few weeks. Or, yeah, a few weeks. It's like 9 days, I think. Can barely get a C on chemistry. Yeah, that was me in chemistry. I was not good at chemistry.
But good at chemistry.
Well, that's good. I hated it. I don't know why I couldn't. Well, I wasn't really good at like math and stuff in general, and chemistry, from what I recall, is like a lot of like math too. So.
I don't know I feel like my brother put it best when I was in high school. He said that there's nothing that I'm really bad at. I just hate when I have to try at certain subjects more than others. So I didn't like math because I actually had to like try. And everything else I didn't really struggle with. The lowest grade I ever got was a C for AP Statistics. I really struggled with that class, and I genuinely tried hard. I would like stay after school, work with the teacher, and I still was like, when we got into like stuff being infinity, I was like, oh no, girl, I am so out.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Peacemaker was on my screen for a second. I saw him.
Never again says, I feel that cat. Yeah. Anything that I have to like in school where I was like, this requires a lot of effort to like understand, then I was like, oh, that's a lot of work. like I could do it, but I was like, oh, work,
Work. Kat, have you seen the latest Studio Ghibli movie?
Yes.
The Boy and the Heron?
Yes, it was very good.
I really like that one. It was one of my favorite movies of last year. I'm excited for the Blu-ray to come out so I can put it with all the other ones. Oh, also, they said that the Godzilla -1 Blu-ray will probably have both the color version and the black and white version on it.
Okay.
Which I think would be awesome, because the black and white version's amazing. What?
I'm only interested in the one in color, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, maybe it would be cool, but I really liked it in color. I don't know.
Yeah, but the black and white kind of brings it back to the early days, like the 50s Godzilla.
Yeah, but like, if I wanted to do that, I could just watch the early ones.
But it's cool to have the option, That's why I love the Blu-ray for the movie Logan, because it comes with a special black and white edition of the movie. Some movies, the black and white just kind of increases it, It makes it a lot more, I guess, lifeless, which I feel like for Logan is definitely great, because he's very lifeless in that movie, if you've seen Logan. Let's see, what other movies of 2023 did you like? I deleted my list on Letterboxd, because we're in 2024 now. I really liked Oppenheimer,
Why'd
Godzilla.
Why'd you delete your list?
Because I didn't need it anymore, because we're in 2024.
But girl, you posted it.
Oh yeah, I can just look at that. I know Godzilla -1 was my top, because, that was hard to top. Otherwise, yeah, Oppenheimer I really liked.
Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah, I had that at 7. Oh, Iron Claw. I'm so excited for that Blu-ray.
Oh my god, we did what the Academy did. We just completely forgot about it for some reason.
Iron Claw. Otherwise, John Wick 4, Guardians 3, The Creator, Rise of the Beast, Transformers, because I'm a Transformers stan. And then the new Mission Impossible was pretty good too. So, but yeah,
Do
Godzilla
yourself a
minus
favor
one.
and go see Iron Claw or Godzilla
Dude,
minus
Iron
one.
Claw was so good.
And it did not get enough hype. Not nearly as much. I don't think it... I remember... Well, Jeremy Allen White got some hype for it because people said he was hot in it, but it did not get the hype it deserved for, like, its actual legitimate, like
what's
qualities.
the Academy even doing? Give Zac Efron the Oscar just because.
Oh, yeah, that was... Oh, my God, him at the end.
They would never do it, but that'd be so funny.
I don't usually cry at movies, and I especially do not cry in the theater, typically, and I was crying at the end of Iron Claw, like, gross crying, like, I'm like, oh, man, my makeup.
Let's see. When I was in high school, I studied a lot, worked hard during tests. After that, I don't give a anymore till the next one. Don't do that. Yeah, keep the studying consistent, you know?
Yeah.
Is it only lagging for you? It might be. I don't see any lag over on my end. Try refreshing the stream. Maybe that'll help out. Why isn't Lloyd's Mech on the website in the US? Yeah, I have no idea. I hope they add it before the March wave drops. It'd be very awkward if it wasn't on there, but I imagine it will be. There's a chance that in the US it might be pushed back to the summertime wave, but I feel like it will still come out with the March sets. Just for some reason, they don't have it on the website just yet, but they have a few more days to add it. Ooh, what's Iron Claw about? You wanna...
Iron Claw is about a family of wrestlers, and the dad is, like, the manager, and he was a wrestler, and he didn't go as far as he wanted to, because they think that he believes that the family is cursed, and he kind of passes on that belief to his sons.
Uh-huh.
And he also micromanages the hell out of his sons because he wants them all to be like what he wasn't. And it's based on a real life story of a family of wrestlers that a lot of people believe like are one of the greatest families in wrestling. And it was very good and very heartbreaking because the family is kind of cursed in a way, but also there's a lot of like generational trauma in the movie, so it's a good,
so
like,
it's
metaphor for that as well.
Basically, it's about like family drama.
Well, it's like passing down issues from your family into your family's family.
Yeah, but I don't want to get into like spoiler territory, but it gets dark.
Yeah, it sure does.
But it's so good, and I'd recommend it. It's definitely sad, so if you're not a fan of like sadder movies, maybe stay clear of this. Stay clear of this one. Go watch something a bit more happy. But I thought it was really good.
But if you loved having your heart ripped out of your chest
and stomped on with metal
then
cleats,
this is the movie for you.
Ah, yes. It's coming out on Blu-ray soon. I think it's out on digital right now.
Oh.
But you better
Zac
believe
Efron's
I'm getting that
role,
Blu-ray.
Honestly.
Well, yeah. What else is there?
Ted Bundy.
Oh, yeah, he
High
wasn't.
School Musical.
Oh, Troy Bolton,
like,
my boy.
Some stupid comedies, like the one where he lives next door to like Seth Rogen or something.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh, and what's that one with De Niro where he's his grandpa?
Oh, ew, Dirty Grandpa. Ew, yeah. Yeah, his track record isn't the cleanest, but this was really good.
And then he comes out with Iron Claw and blows us all away.
Really good in that movie.
I mean, he already blew us away with High School Musical 2,
it's
but
like
like
watching Margot Robbie in Suicide Squad where she's basically just sexualized and has no character, and then watching I, Tonya where you see like the depth of her as an actress. It's crazy. I,
Tonya is also really good. It makes me think of Sebastian Stan, which makes me think of the movie Fresh, where he's a cannibal.
Yeah, and he's a psycho in I, Tonya too. You remember that?
Maybe he's a psycho in real life. Who knows? Let's see. The only stuff I can't watch is horror movies. I'm very weak. No, I get it. A lot of people don't like scary movies.
I get it too, but I do not relate.
I have a whole horror section over there on my movie shelf. I kind of like scary movies. That's my favorite
genre forever, for life.
What's your favorite scary movie?
There's a lot of really good ones.
Absolutely. Let's see. What else you guys got? That cannibalism Pythor video. Yeah, for some reason that one did really well. I guess, YouTube loves videos about cannibalism. Hope you're all having a great day. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for the kind wishes. Opinions on Seabound? Seabound's okay. There are other seasons that I like a lot more, but that one is totally, inoffensive. It's definitely fine. Kind of middle of the road for me, though. Like I said, I just kind of prefer other seasons a little bit more than Seabound. I do like all the underwater stuff, though. Like, for the longest time, you guys know this, an underwater Ninjago season was kind of like my dream, and then they finally did it. Now my dream is like an Old West season. I think that would be really cool. Like, I already have, like, an idea of what I want the ninja suits to look like. Do, like, half masks and cowboy hats, you know? Maybe new parts where the ninja's hair is, like, molded into the hat. I think that'd be cool. Kind of like the new Indiana Jones design for Lego. So, that's my dream. Maybe make the villain the Master of Sand, because why not? New element. Sure. But yeah, that's my, like, dream Ninjago season at the moment. Do you think Echo Zane will ever come back? Probably not. He's just going to be chilling in that lighthouse for all of eternity. Or maybe he got out. Who knows? Let's see. For me, someone can be getting stabbed and I'll be over here laughing, but if anything happens to an animal, I will hate that movie and cry. Yeah, you're definitely not alone. I feel that way too. When it comes to, like, horror movies, when people get killed,
I just think it's unnecessary.
Yeah, to have an animal get killed?
Yeah, there's also, like, don't get me wrong, I also think that there's unnecessary and gross kills in horror. Like, I think...
Terrifier!
I was literally just about to say the first Terrifier, that kill is really over the top for no reason and really, like, honestly awful. And it's not, like, a thing about being squeamish. I mean, it wasn't pleasant to watch, obviously, but it's just... Like, I don't see the point of it. It was just awful for no reason and just... Yeah.
Yeah, the first thing I thought of was Guardians 3, too. Yeah, that one is, like...
Yeah, that's hard to watch.
Dude, I saw a tweet the other day. It was, like, I forget what YouTuber it was, but they were, like, reviewing Guardians 3, and they were like, thank you, Marvel, for not making this one woke. And then someone was like, what do you mean? It's basically an animal rights movie.
Yeah.
I don't like those people that are like, everything is woke. Everything I don't like is woke.
High critical drinker.
This water bottle is woke.
I see your sexist ass, mama.
Oh, man. Let's see. What else do we have here?
Madam Web was woke, because
women. Madam Web is the least woke movie I've ever seen.
Honestly, I think it could have stood to be a little more woke. They sexualized those teenagers quite a bit, and it was quite disgusting.
Yeah, it wasn't very great. Woke Jago confirmed as well. Yeah, I remember thank God that didn't make it to, like, mainstream, because, like, the new Transformers show I know has, like, a non-binary Transformer, and you see all, like, the big YouTubers like woke. But with Ninjago, like they have like Ninjago has, like, gay couples in the background. They also have like non-binary characters.
In nerd culture, like, everything that people, like, find nerdy or, like, that nerds enjoy, quote unquote, which I don't mean that as an insult, I identify as one. There's always that, like, section of straight guys who are, like, gonna quiz you on whether or not you know enough and, like, stuff like that. Oh, lame!
Quitality!
Right as I was about to deliver the final blow. Lame.
They really didn't want you to have that win.
Yeah, well, I still got it, mama, so who's winning now? But there's always that, like, section of straight guys who are like, well, why do we always have to have gay stuff in our nerdy stuff now? It's almost like gay people exist.
Oh, man. As soon as Dragon's Rising introduced one non-binary person that had one line, I was like, someone's gonna say it. They're gonna call it woke. It's gonna happen. And it did. It did. But like I said, I'm really glad that didn't make it to, like, the larger YouTubers, you know? Because then it'd be, like, bigger target on Ninjago as it is.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that was more, like, self-contained in our tiny little community, you know? I'm glad that didn't, like hit the trending tab, if you will.
It didn't get to the,
it didn't get to the real weirdos.
The mean, straight white nerds.
The weirdos with power. Let's see.
I know exactly what kind of demographic is upset about that kind of stuff, too. Exactly what kind.
What's your opinion on Season 4? It's by far my favorite season. I shouldn't say by far, because Season 8 came close, but Season 4 is still my favorite season. And nothing else has really topped that since I first watched Season 4. Like I said, Sons of Garmadon is a very close second, but Tournament is still my baby. Which is why I'm very excited that Season 2 is going to be more or less doing another tournament. I just hope they make it their own, you know? It's not like a carbon copy of Season 4. That's my only concern, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Like, I know I've said this in a video, but a lot of Ninjago fans were like, oh, Dragon's Rising Season 1 was just kind of like a Hunted ripoff, but it really wasn't. It just had, like, one similarity.
Mommy's coming over to say hi.
Hi, Mimi. Aw, how is you? Who's a pretty kitty? She says, me.
Where's Waffle?
No idea. I haven't seen her for a couple hours. But I'm sure she'll be coming out soon because it's almost food time. Which means it's almost time to feed the hungry kitties. Oh boy. Let's see. Ninjago's peak era was 3 to 6 or 8 to 10. Yeah, I think 2015 just in general was the best year for Ninjago because we had 2 really solid seasons come out that year. A lot of really great Ninjago sets also came out, including the Temple of Air Jitsu, which for a time was my favorite Ninjago set. So yeah, 2015 was a really good year in my opinion. Probably one of the best years of the show. Yeah, speaking of non-binary, where's the dog Pancake?
Yeah, true.
Don't know. She's there somewhere.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say someone.
I've corrected myself. Alright.
That's the main thing that you're trying.
My cat is woke.
Everything I don't like is woke.
This waffle
is woke.
This waffle is woke. Waffle more like
this dinner is woke.
Wokel. There's a daddy long legs in my bed and I can't find it, and that's not great.
Mommy would eat that up in a heartbeat.
She would, yeah. The
we
cats.
Have to stop them.
They eat bugs. Yeah, they always find like these nasty little stink bugs.
Well, they'll eat some. That's why we want to get to them.
I've seen Waffle eat bugs.
I've seen Momo eat a beetle, but
ew.
But she saved me one time from this really big black gross beetle. It was nasty. It was really gross, and it was on the ceiling, and I saw it, and I finally found, paper towel, and then I went back, and it was gone, and I searched my room forever, and then all of a sudden Momo came back in, and she was, licking her chops, and I was like, did you? And then I gave her a treat, because I was like, Mommy loves you so much. You protected me.
Cats are killers compared to dogs. Yeah, and, like you've said before, Momo, bats around the bug before she eats it.
She, does one swing, does another, and then slowly brings that paw up and smashes it down. She's definitely having fun.
For sure. Your dog ate a June bug.
Oh, God, those are huge.
Yeah.
Ew, that's it probably sounded like he was eating a walnut. It's like a crunch.
Nasty.
That's so gross.
My cat once ate the wings off an alive moth, wondering if she's a monster, and not even ending the poor moth's misery. Yeah, cats are pretty,
Yeah, that's kind of like what Momo does,
because she'll, smack it around and toy with it,
Waffle, didn't Waffle, rip off a stink bug's legs or something the other day?
Maybe, I don't know.
Do you remember that?
Well, I saw that she had one, and I got it out of... I killed it and threw it away or whatever, but I don't know if she, ripped off its legs before I got to it. I don't remember that. You want to know a real menace, though? Remember that kitty Taiga that used to live outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, where she would decapitate small animals.
Yeah, birds and... Oh my god, or the dog.
Yeah, the dog that lives downstairs had a bird.
The dog that lived downstairs, one day when I was going to work... I saw, her down there, and I was like, oh, she's, throwing something to herself. That's cute. And I look closer, it's a live frog. And I I was, running late, and I was like, we gotta go. We can't help. We need to go.
Oh, man. Poor Froggo.
I was like, I am gonna be late. And then, yeah, so I don't think that frog survived that.
Let's see. If a person has to be related to an elemental master to get a power, how does Euphrasia have powers if she's not related to Moro? Because that's not the only way that powers can be passed down. You can pass it down just by sheer will, like we saw with Zane, where he got the original Ice Master's power. He wasn't related to him. Or, if an elemental master dies still possessing their power, the power just seeks out someone new. So in this case, the wind power just sought out Euphrasia. And that's also the main reason why the Overlord did not try to kill the ninja in Crystallized, because if he did just decide to kill them, those powers would seek out, new people who could always come back and, battle the Overlord. So his plan was to corrupt them instead of kill them. So that's mainly why. That's just how powers work. There's a couple different ways to pass down powers, but, yeah, the most common one is passing it down to a blood relative, like a son or a daughter. So, Season 4 is overrated. I know some people have said that, and, even myself, I don't love everything about that season. I feel like once the ninja leave Chen's Island, it kind of goes a little bit downhill, but the finale is still great, in my opinion, and it's overall still very solid. That's like a 9.5 out of 10 season for me. But opinions will be had. Actual competent villain the Overlord was. Yeah, I liked his plan. I actually did. But yeah, opinions will be had. Season 6 is underrated. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like it for the ending. That's always like, the first thing that I think of is that controversial ending. But no, I didn't mind Skybound all that much either. Definitely not a bad season. In my opinion, of course. We need more goofy villains who just want to watch the world burn. Yeah, like that was Master Chen in a nutshell. He was just crazy, He was doing his thing. He was just insane. And everyone else was following along with it. I liked Master Chen. He's one of my favorite villains. Who's your favorite villain?
It's Garmadaddy.
Yes, that's
Busy.
That's a good answer. I too like Garmadon. Kalmar. Yeah, Kalmar wasn't too bad. I just kind of felt like he was like a, more so just like Pythor, just reskinned, but he definitely had his own thing going on. So, like, he had a lot of the same goals as Pythor. He wanted to unleash a giant serpent like Pythor. He died being eaten by the giant serpent, similar to how Pythor got eaten by the Devourer. So, kind of like the same thing for me, but they are still very different in their own ways. Love Skybound's ending because it means that it means that they can only depend on each other to ease. Yeah, I like Skybound's ending too. It definitely wasn't like, a lot of people don't like it because it reset the season, but it's not like those events did not happen. Like Jay still remembers it, Nia still remembers it, and honestly, the season was about those two. So as long as they leave, still remembering what happened, then, fine by me. Let's see. Season 5 will always be a great or decent season. I like Season 5, for sure. The Ghost season? Absolutely. I also liked the sets. I remember when the Air Jitsu flyers came out, I would go down to the park, which had like a huge field, and I would launch the flyers up in that field. It was pretty fun. See, they don't make spinners like that anymore. Now we have the Dragon Strikers. And when you make something that flies however far up in the air, something that just skids across the desk doesn't really seem all that great in comparison. I mean, they kind of peaked with, obviously I still love the original spinners, but the Air Jitsu flyers weren't too bad either. The really weird dragon flyers from Season 9, though, those weren't really, those weren't as good. But, it do be what it do be. In Season 12, Unagami only appeared in 4 episodes. Is that true? Like I said, it's been a minute since I've seen Season 12. What Dragon's Rising set should I get with 140, not the March Wave? You could get a couple. I'd recommend trying to get Egalt, the Master Dragon. He's definitely one of my favorite Dragon's Rising sets. Do you watch Lego Monkey Kid? I've seen some of the seasons, not all of the seasons, though. I think I'm still behind by a season, and I know they're coming out with a new season soon. So, I'm a little behind, but I have seen some of it. Rest in peace, my Air Jitsu flyer that got crushed by a car after landing in the road. What? I like the purple.
She looks like one of those Pop-Tarts, the wild berry ones.
The Frost Pop-Tart skin. I like the purple. I don't mind that. But yeah, sorry to hear about your Air Jitsu flyer. I had all of them except for Wraith. I never got his. Oh, that's cool. But I had all the other ones. I want to check and see if that's accurate. Unagami only appearing in 4 episodes of the 16 episode season that was Prime Empire. No wonder he's not that memorable of a villain. To the Ninjago Wiki I go. My home away from home, as I always say. Appearances. Okay, in season 12, yeah, being mentioned or having just your voice there doesn't count. Yeah, so he was in One. Well, here. Would you like to enter Prime Empire? He had his voice. Dire Island mentioned. Level 13 voice. Mentioned. Hologram voice. Mentioned voice. Mentioned voice. So wait, the only appearance of his that isn't either him being mentioned or just his voice being in there is when he was in The Maze of the Red Dragon as a hologram. And he was there physically in the last 2 episodes. So I could even argue that he was only in like 3. That's crazy. I definitely don't remember that. And then, yeah, that's pretty wild. Maybe they should have put him in more episodes, man. Who knows? Oh yeah, if you count the flashback. Yeah, I'm just looking on the Ninjago wiki. I think, yeah, is there one that... Yeah, voice flashback. Yeah, the prodigal father. So I guess, yeah, if you want to count the flashback, then 4. If you want to count the hologram, then 3. But if you don't count hologram, flashbacks, mentions, and voiceover, he was only physically in 2 episodes, and that was the last 2. That's insane. Season 12 is forgettable. Yeah, I've only watched it once back when it came out. Never really had the urge to go back and rewatch Prime Empire. It's definitely not like my favorite, or my least favorite season, rather, but, it's just kind of forgettable. Let's see. What else do we have in the chat? How is Season 8 overrated? I don't think it's overrated, but that's just my opinion. The mechanic is more of a main villain. Yeah, I mean, how many episodes of Prime Empire did the mechanic appear in? On it, let me check. Watch it be more than Unagami. Let's see. To the Ninjago wiki. The mechanic Ninjago wiki.
I respect your opinion, but no.
That doesn't sound like you respect your opinion. I respect your opinion, but your opinion's wrong and you're stupid. All right, let's see. Oh, dude. Okay. In Prime Empire, the mechanic appears in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 episodes. 6, technically, because he was in the last episode, but he didn't have any lines according to the wiki. So the mechanic, who was not the main villain of Season 12, had more physical appearances than the main villain of Season 12. That's just... That's not right, man. Yeah, maybe the mechanic is the real villain in Season 12. Might as well be. Let's see. 6 episodes. Yeah, you weren't too far off. Definitely more than Unagami. To be fair, Unagami had some unique motivations as a villain. Wish he was more involved. Yeah, me too. I kind of want to go back and rewatch Prime Empire now. Just to see if it's like... Because maybe I'll feel differently. Maybe I won't like it as much. I do like the video game concept, though. It kind of feels like what they're doing is taking the Digiverse concept from Season 3 and, making it like the storyline of a full season. So, I like that. I know a lot of people don't like that, though, because it's not like traditional Ninjago, but I thought it was alright. The concept, not the season. Imagine being outshined by a lame villain. By that logic, the Keepers are the villains of the island, not Ronin. To be fair, I kind of see the Keepers still as like the main villains of the island. I know that the big twist is, it was Ronin all along. But I don't know. To me, the Keepers and Chief Mamatis are the main bad guys of the island, despite them not being like bad guys per se. They were definitely still antagonists. Just misunderstood. But I get what you're saying, though. What do you think of Oni Lloyd? Good concept. Just wish it was in crystallized for more than 22 seconds. That's my only critique. I like the idea of Lloyd having an Oni form, though, because it kind of, parallels him with Garmadon. I think it makes sense. But yeah, very underused for sure. That's a good way of putting it. Do you watch Murder Drones? I don't know what that is. Scrapping Season 12 original script for Master of the Mountain was pointless. Yeah, I mean, I know one of the original plans for Prime Empire was to have Jay's birth mom be involved. Kind of think that would have made for a more interesting tale, but, it do be what it do be. 7 seconds of screen time for Oni Lloyd. It definitely wasn't, it wasn't long, which was kind of disappointing. I do like the original idea for Crystallized, though, where Lloyd actually manages to destroy the Overlord, because that was the original idea. Lloyd would turn into his Oni form, and in this original version, for those that don't know, Garmadon was going to die. He was going to die at the end of Crystallized. That would have made Lloyd get locked into his Oni form and basically kill the Overlord, like actually destroy him, and then take over as the main villain. So it would be up to the ninja, and also Nia in this version of the story was still in her water elemental form, so they would have had a fight between Water Nia and Oni Lloyd, so Nia wasn't going to be involved in the early episodes of Crystallized. It was like this whole other thing, like this alternate plot that was just scrapped in favor of what we got. I kind of like that original plot a little bit more. Yeah, Nia would have been epic in this version for sure. And, you know, it would go back to the early days where the ninja had to save Lloyd, you know? It would bring it full circle. But no, they scrapped it. So, yeah, Garmadon dying would be heartbreaking. But, yeah, I agree with you there. Lloyd taking down the Overlord himself would have been hype. Absolutely. And, you know, he would have actually destroyed the Overlord too, not just put him back into slumber for a couple years. And then he comes back and we're all shocked. Yeah, I think a lot of people would have liked Crystallized a lot more if that would have been the ending. But Tommy Andreasen did want there to be a happier ending, so that's what they went with. What? Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah, we've used that one, though. This one's special. It's new.
Oh, I like that too, yeah. But yeah, Tommy Andreasen wanted Crystallized to end happier. So... Speaking of which, let's do some Crystallized pictures, because why not? Let's see. Was even shocked that Garmadon was still alive. Then who would be but then who would be the being of darkness to balance Ninjago? Yeah, that's true too, because, you know, they've talked in Ninjago before about how the balance needs to be a thing, you know? You need to have the light and the darkness, and if you destroy all the darkness, well, then you don't have that balance. But maybe they could have just turned it around and made Lloyd like the perfect balance of light and dark, since he is, you know, part Oni, part dragon. That could have worked out. Maybe. Might not have made all that much sense, but I feel like they could have made that work if they really wanted to establish the balance even more. Just, you know, speculation. Have a theory that Harumi might still be in the jail in Season 3, Season 4. Yeah, I know a lot of people would love to see Harumi come back for Dragon's Rising. I wouldn't mind if she did, but, you know, Harumi's kind of a controversial character, and the writers know that, so maybe not. We also have ourselves a $5 super chat from JD Gamer. Thank you, JD Gamer, for the $5 super chat. They say... Been a fan for a while. Gotta say, you do amazing content. Keep it up. Thank you, JD Gamer. Thanks for being a supporter of the channel. And thank you for the super chat. Thanks for supporting the channel. And thank you for the kind words. Appreciate it. The CEO appreciates it too.
Yep.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm just looking at something right now.
What are you looking at?
I was customizing.
Oh, okay. What else do we have here?
Do you want to do the shrine? How many times can we do it? Oh, just once.
Yeah, sure. Let's do the shrine quick.
Let's see what we get, you guys.
Please, not concept art. And it's concept art.
I was gonna say, way to jinx it right as it happens.
Half the stuff you get from the shrine is like concept art, and it's cool and all, but like, you know, give us an item or something. Let's see. Lloyd being a villain again would have been so cool. Yeah, it would have brought it around full circle, you know? And the ninja have to break him out of that trance and save him. So I think that'd be awesome. Would have loved to have seen that. What else do we have here? Saw something that I wanted to... Oh yeah, imagine the alternate ending kept Garmadon's death but also killed Wu. That'd be pretty crazy if we lost both Wu and Garmadon in the same season. I'm honestly surprised that Wu made it out of Crystallized alive, because he probably should have died. Like, you know, that would have been great to see in that season. Because right now in Dragon's Rising, he's kind of just dead as it is, you know? Well, he's not, like, dead. He's a ghost, you know? So maybe he did die off screen, but, you know, we all know how I feel about that. It wouldn't have made a difference for Dragon's Rising because Wu is still not here, and he's more or less a ghost. So you might as well have killed him and crystallized, especially if he was going to die off screen. Or maybe he's not dead. Who knows? Who knows what's going on with Master Wu? The writers keep trying to kill Wu. Yeah, if Wu died off screen, that'll be really disappointing. I still think he's just like somewhere else, like projecting his consciousness across Ninjago to communicate with the ninja. Maybe he's hanging out with Garmadon. Do you think that Lloyd saw Egalt in his vision? Probably, because from what we saw in that clip from today, we didn't see the vision, but we saw how Lloyd acted after the vision. He rambled about how he saw the Source Dragons and that there was an ancient master that could teach them how to stop Shatterspin. Yeah, that ancient master is probably Egalt. And Egalt, you know, all things considered, will probably be the new Master Wu figure. Maybe it is Master Wu just in disguise. Who knows? Dragon certainly does look like Wu, so. And stranger things have happened, you know. Maybe this is Wu's dragon form. Who knows? I guess we will just have to wait and see. I want to order a pizza. What pizza do I get?
Pepperoni and black olive.
Okay, that's your suggestion, right?
And y'all can be mad about it in the comments below.
Well, I load up the pizza. I put everything on it, you know. Got those pepperonis.
Hawaiian. Real mad.
Hawaiian pizza's good. All right, I'm on team yes to pineapple on pizza.
Sweet and savory.
But also, yeah, I load up my pizza usually with toppings: pepperoni, sausages, green peppers, onions. I do it all, except anchovies, because it's gross. Mm-hmm. It is gross. Mm-hmm. I hate it. But pineapple on pizza is, you know.
I hate it. I'd kill it if I could.
It's a big thumbs up for me. Pineapple on pizza. Let's see. Egalt being an extension of Wu. That could work. They definitely are related somehow, right? Because Egalt looks exactly like Wu, but if he was a dragon. So there's got to be some type of connection there. And I'm sure there will be. Hi, Momo. Yeah. Are you sad for Pop Pop too? No, don't go under there. Meow. It's bad. Come here.
Go under there, mommy.
No, don't go under there.
Get him, mommy.
Come here. You want to go on the desk?
Get him, mommy. Get him.
See what there is to see. Oh, there you go. Say hi to the peoples, mommy.
Say,
look at her.
Say,
look at her just sitting. Oh, she's
not
running.
Hi, mommy.
Thanks, Momo.
Come here.
Thanks for putting up with my stuffs.
Yeah, what are you doing? Yeah, I love you. Hi.
Oh, Egalt was Wu and Garmadon's dragon best friend when they were kids. That'd be really cool.
Yes.
I wouldn't mind that one bit. That'd be awesome. Mo.
Me.
Hot take, I like the island more than Seabound. The island is simple, has a good concept in the fight scenes and setup. Yeah, the island is pretty much just like set up for Seabound. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that the island is better than Seabound, though. So I think that might be a hot take. Interesting take. I do like the idea of the island, too. And plus, the island has some of the best ninja suits. What kind of cats are Momo and Waffle?
Momo is a black cat, and Waffle is a brown B-word cat. No, I'm kidding. Waffle is a Maine Coon, and a short-hair Maine Coon, and Momo is a black cat, but not a true black cat. Her hair is, like, very dark brown.
Mm-hmm. But she's, you know, she's black in our hearts.
She's, like, a specific kind of... I don't remember the exact name. That's not why I got him. I wasn't one of those people that was like, I need an Italian short hair. Like, I was like...
I need a purebred.
Oh, you're moving and you can't take your cat with you? I'll take your cat. That's
yeah, exactly.
more of what it was.
But I wouldn't have it any other way, mommy.
Yeah.
She's like, thanks. No problem, Moyo.
But we got Waffle from my best friend when she moved. She was moving into a place that couldn't have cats.
Yeah.
So we got Waffle, and now they visit, and then a coworker of mine was also moving, and she couldn't bring her cats with her. So that's how we got Blaze and Momo.
Mm-hmm. R.I.P. little man.
Yeah. R.I.P. Bubby.
You will be missed. She's black in our hearts. Another great quote to add to the compilation. Let's see. Oh, Danny's headed out. See ya, Danny. I will check out your thumbnail submission a little bit later too, by the way. So have a good night. Sora X Jordana is awesome. Yeah, that's. I didn't realize that ship was like really controversial. Well, you know, shipping is always going to be controversial, but I don't know if you. So you know the chick with the hair that you hate, the red. It's got like the curl in the front.
I don't hate her. You say that every time. I said that victory roll is what it's called.
Okay, well,
ma'am.
Okay, well that girl
is in the center of her head, and it's
right?
not very flattering, and it looks like kind of like the poop emoji. And
okay,
it's,
okay.
And
well,
it's
anyway,
because victory rolls can be very, very cute.
Okay, anywho, that girl, right? She like just absolutely hates another character, the chick with the cat ears.
Okay, why?
Because when they were younger, they grew up in the same city, and she was more or less like a rival to her. Okay. And like everyone praised Cat Ear Girl. No one really cared for red haired poop emoji girl.
Damn, that's messed up.
Yeah. So and she holds on to this like petty childhood rivalry, and some people took it as maybe she like has a crush on her, but she doesn't know how to like.
No.
I think that could work.
No,
I think that'd be
tired.
Well, it's Ninjago. We got cliches every week.
I'm not for relationships that start out with picking on each other and hating each other. I don't like that trope at all.
I think that could work.
That's literally what we just watched in Anyone But You, and it was extremely weird to be like. The one girl in Anyone But You, Sydney Sweeney, her character broke up with her ex because they never fought. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, and then when they saw her and Glenn or whatever together, they're like, I've never seen them happy, or I've never seen her happier when they were fighting. And I was like, this is weird. Like,
okay, but it's more so just like a petty rivalry. It's not like they're actually fighting. And then Jordana is like... I'm evil. She's not evil. She's going to be on the good side here soon. She'll probably be good by the end of this season.
Exactly, Lizzie. And I know it's going to be a toxic relationship. Literally in Anyone But You, one of the things that he's saying to her as he like professes his love is, I love the way we fight. Girl, what?
Oh
Excuse me? Like, no.
I think it could
Never
work.
Again agrees. I dislike that trope as well, Kat. Thank you.
That's great. I don't care if you don't like it or like it. I think it could work, all right? That's my opinion.
It depends on what the level is, too, because in Anyone But You, they were absolutely volatile towards each other, and they were like, aw, but they're so cute. That's just the way they fight. And I was like,
yeah,
no!
That's not what it is here.
Exactly. I'm like, they're hurling, so it could be...
Cat Ear Girl doesn't even know that she exists.
Cat, random question, but why do you hate Has-Been Hotel? You told them I hate Has-Been Hotel.
I don't remember saying that.
Okay,
I might have.
I was going to say, because I certainly didn't tell them. I didn't know that it was going to be musical, for one, so that wasn't a great surprise.
Everything's a musical now. It's a trend.
I'm not saying that the music was good or bad, but, you know, it was... I wasn't expecting it, and therefore it was a little, like, jarring. Like, okay, now we're singing, and it's a musical. Like, that was kind of a little jarring. Mm-hmm. I also felt like the swearing was really, like, clunky. Like, it was, like, swearing as a person that swears quite a bit, and has for a very long time. It just felt really, like, clunky. It was, like, people who had never said swear words in their life saying swear words. Like, it was just, like, it never
when you let your toddler say one bad word.
It never felt organic. It felt like it was just, like, swearing to swear, which I don't always love. Because I've seen, like, adult shows like that where it's like, we're just going to put the F-bomb in constantly. And it's like, okay, there's a nuance to swearing. Like, as a swearing connoisseur, there is a nuance to it. You don't just say, like, the F-bomb every other word because lulz. Like...
If we swear a lot, people will laugh a lot, which means people will like our show.
I'm not gonna say I hated it, but I will say after, like, I think I watched maybe, like, the first 15 minutes. I couldn't even, like, to the end because the, one is, like, singing with the other, like, angel, and also I felt like they were pushing really hard for, like, Adam and Eve, for Adam to be, like, a toxic male, and I was like, a lot of it, like, I was like, I don't know, like, it felt like kind of, it's hard to explain, but it felt like kind of, like, forced. Like, oh, and he's this toxic male that, like, only talks about himself and doesn't see through his, like, BS, which, like, yes, males like that exist, but it just felt very forced.
Here's something, talking about shipping a little bit more. What do you think about the ship Air Jitsu, Aaron x Euphrasia? Weirdly enough, I see that more than, Aaron and Sora, because that's, you know, talk about, like, tired tropes. That's another one. The two best friends end up dating.
Oh yeah, shocker, because male and female can't be friends.
They can't be friends, they must be dating.
I also hate that trope quite a bit, where it's like, if they're best friends, and then at the end they're gonna realize, it's you, it's always been you. Like, no, girl.
I
sell that to someone else because I'm not buying it.
Yeah, I kind of see, Aaron and Euphrasia, even though they've, like, barely interacted. I mean, you know, Ninjago shipping is always like, oh my god, they stood next to each other, ship them. But strangely enough, I do see that more than, the two besties fall in love.
Wait, I love this comment. I hate musicals. I don't like them. My opinion, though, as someone who is a musical theater gay, musical theater people can be so cringe. Okay, like
not to diss any musical theater people in the chat.
I am one, so I can talk as much smack as I want. I've been in musicals. Like, I learned choreography. I sang. I did it all. Okay, like. Some of them can be so cringe, and sometimes when it's like, it doesn't feel like the song is necessary.
Hi.
It's like super. Oh, Waffle.
Come here, you.
Non-binary dog.
We were just talking about you, Woofle. How nice of you to visit.
Sometimes it's like,
aww,
it's like, instead of like just saying I am going over here, it's like I'm giving here. Like, it's just like a lot sometimes.
Oh, that's a good kitty. Are you going to be here for Stream 500 so people can see your pretty face? And she said, no, I hate everybody.
Yeah, I don't think she's going to make an appearance.
She might. We're going to have the face cam.
Yeah.
Oop.
She just also...
As she flops on the floor like a bag of potatoes.
I find musical sections in movies just so cringy. It's, okay, there's good ones, don't get me wrong. There's really, really good ones. But sometimes when they're cringe, they are cringe. Like, it's bad.
I just realized we've been going overtime for like 14 minutes here.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just gonna say, like, the new Willy Wonka, like, from what I've heard, it seems, like, kind of clunky. And they also didn't advertise that it was a musical, which was a poor choice. Not letting your viewers know what it's going to be, and then them being surprised by it is not necessarily always good. But the original Willy Wonka, there's songs in it, but it feels more organic. It feels more natural. It doesn't feel like, and now I'm going over here. Like, it's just, like, unnecessary. Like, just go over there. I don't need you to sing about it. Like, stuff like that, it can get really, like,
it's a lot of hoopla for just walking across the room.
Like, oh.
But we can answer a couple more questions if you guys want. What's a good, like, final question? Put some final questions in the chat and we could talk a few more about, or talk a little bit more about those few questions before we wrap up here. I'm sorry, I didn't even realize that we were, like, overtime. I looked at the clock and it was 7:15. And I'm like, oh, look at that.
They just wanted to make sure fans would give it a chance. Yeah, but there's, like, you should advertise what it's going to be. I don't think it's a smart, because the people that would not
deceptive
like that
marketing
are going to be really mad when they get in there and find out what it is. I haven't seen it, so I can't say whether it's good or bad. I personally feel like they nailed it with the first one with Gene Wilder. If you've seen the original, I personally feel as though that one's the best, and they already did a good job. Not that Johnny Depp didn't do a good job, but I've seen the first two.
Uh-huh.
And I personally didn't feel like after the first one there was a need for a second one. And I really didn't feel like there was a need for a third.
Let's see. Thoughts on Jujutsu Kaisen?
Kat, did you see the teaser?
Okay, I guess we're not getting... I haven't seen it.
Okay, what?
Thoughts on Jujutsu Kaisen?
I like it. I gotta watch the rest of it. I think that if I keep watching it, I'd really enjoy it. I'm like towards the end of season 1, so I have a lot to catch up on. But, Gene Wilder is very good. I agree. Kat, did you see the new teaser for Peacemaker on MK1? I most certainly did, and I am very hype. So I'm gonna be way more hyped when Homelander comes out, though.
Yeah. Too bad it's not Anthony Starr, though.
Kat, do you like has-been hotel ships? They can do whatever they want, because I'm certainly not.
What's your favorite has-been ship?
I was not living.
Dude, everyone's talking about that show right now.
I wasn't living, okay? Maybe I will revisit it. Maybe I will feel differently. I found the one porn star character, like, almost insufferable at first.
I didn't realize there was a character like that.
Yeah, and it's, like, really over the top, and it's, like, sometimes I like over the top, and, like, I'm a gay, so I can appreciate camp.
Is that the one that the dude spent $50K to animate or whatever? Because some dude dropped, like, $50,000 for, like, some whack animation.
Maybe?
I don't know. I don't know what's what, though. I haven't seen the show, so feel free to actually me in the comments.
I'm tired of has-been hotel drama. Wait, there's drama?
Probably with the dude that spent $50K on that video.
You didn't say there was drama, girl.
Well, I know that's like a big, like, what the heck? But, you know, he had $50,000 to spend on that. You know, the dude's probably doing fine for himself.
Yeah. Let him buy his art. Whatever.
Let him buy his art.
Well, whatever. What, like, how does it affect us?
Oh, we were talking about that.
Well, and not only that, they paid an artist. So an artist got that money. An artist that it does hard work and works day in and day out is the one that got that $50K. So why would you care?
We were just talking about the
small business a ton of money to do a hard job. You should be like, yeah, small businesses. That's how I feel about it. Like, work, girl. Get that $50K.
The whole community is filled with enough drama to fill up that hotel. That's pretty whack. I'm not involved with that community at all, so I'm kind of curious. Like, what type of tea? But no. What was I gonna say? We were just talking about that, like, Ice Spice lyric.
Yeah.
And you were like, yeah, but she stole it from someone on Instagram.
Supposedly, that's what I heard.
She's stealing their work, and I'm like, yeah, they're hard work.
Okay, well, they still wrote it. That's still their work, girl.
Yeah, I know. It's just hilarious.
Well, it doesn't sound like you respect
No, it's just hilarious considering what the line is.
I completely understand that you do not respect rappers. Got it.
Does Pitbull count?
It's going down. It's going down. I'm yelling timber.
Dude, Pitbull's the best. I like the Family Guy joke where it's like, imagine almost knowing 2 languages.
Yeah.
That dude has no idea how to speak Spanish.
I don't listen to Ice Spice. I don't really either, but I'm not one of those people that's like, I'm gonna hate her just because it's new and popular. That's, like, so tired. Like, girl, don't just hate something because it's popular. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But don't be like, I don't get why everyone's living. Girl, because people like her, alright? Chill.
Yeah, let's try not to spam in the chat, by the way.
How does it affect you?
Thank you, please no spam. Would appreciate that.
Ice Spice is I.
Ice Spice is I.
I don't know if they still believe that.
We saw that.
I saw it.
Let's see. We could probably wrap it up here soon. Do you want to answer one more? Pick a real good one to end on.
Kat, you should listen to the Epic, the musical. I feel like you'd like it. It's really good. Yeah, don't get me wrong. There are definitely musicals that I love, and I'm, like, it was a part of, like, my adolescence being, like, a theta gay before I knew I was gay then. We weren't out then, but still she knew deep down. So, but there's definitely a lot of cringe ones out there. Like, a lot of ones that I would not watch even once or twice.
Ah, bro, you just posted cringe. You think you're the whoop? You're barely the mo.
I be going hard.
All right, guys.
It's funny.
With that being said, I think we're gonna wrap it up there. Really quick, just a quick reminder. The next stream will be stream number 500, which will be on Friday the 23rd, so 2 days from now. So feel free to swing on by if you want to take part in that stream. And also submit your thumbnails if you want. Only requirement, you need Harumi on the thumbnail. And send it to me via Instagram, Twitter, or my email. Links to all of those are down below. And I will see you guys then for Stream 500. I imagine you'll be here for maybe a little bit of that stream. Obviously not the whole thing. Let's just assume that she will be here.
Okay, you know what? I don't know, first of all, to that. But also, I like Lady Gaga. I'm not sure if I should, even if I'm a dude. What does that have to do with nothing, girl?
Like what you like.
You like what you like, so... I like things that are considered boy. You think that lets me... You think that stops me? Absolutely
You
not.
played Mortal Kombat. That's a boys' game.
Yeah, and I kicked several boys' asses tonight, so... I realized I couldn't say that, but it already came out, so, cry about it. I would say ass is not that bad of a swear word.
It's not. She's just referring to a donkey, like the donkey.
Exactly.
The donkey from Shrek,
I
YouTube.
beat several donkeys tonight. Thank you so much.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for swinging on by for tonight's stream.
People these days. That's true, though.
Mm-hmm. But we will be... also, please don't advertise in the chat. That's really weird.
Should I cut you off again?
Yeah, hold on.
Should I interrupt you again to answer another comment?
I'm trying to ban...
I just didn't want Spider Car. I don't want you to think that you, something is uncool or something is automatically, for girls or for guys. Like what you like,
Yeah, let's try not to advertise in the chat. That's
an important message. That's all I got. See y'all later.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys on Friday for Stream 500. Maybe Kat will be here. Maybe she won't. I don't know. Otherwise,
for some of it, girl. I don't know if I'm going to go for 5 hours straight. That's a lot.
I asked you if you were going to be here for some of it, and you didn't respond.
Yeah, because I was busy looking at a comment and being like, oh, girl, like what you like. Okay,
well, she'll be here for some of it. All right. Well, Stream 500 on Friday. Swing on by if you want to take part in that. Otherwise, we'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day or night.
Waffle will be there.
Waffle will be there. And we will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Bye.
You guys are all W. Did I use that right? Probably not. Okay, bye.
Peace. You just posted cringe.
I am cringe.